Welcome back to AshFit On Demand. 30 minutes of HIIT in an EMOM style. Grab 2 heavy to medium weights, set them off to the side, get your space ready because we're about to throw down. Back in the Unstoppable studio, and we're getting back to work with a 30-minute HIIT EMOM style workout, every minute on the minute. So I'm gonna have 4 different EMOM sets for you. We'll start with some body weight, get the cardio up. We'll hit weighted, back to body weight, and finish with a weighted set. We've got full body, so get ready. Heavy to medium weights are off to the side. Again, it's up to you how heavy you wanna go. The most important thing is when you're in those work periods, make sure you're giving it your all. First up, let's get warmed up. Standing feet hip width apart, we're gonna take it into some shoulder rolls. Hands are reaching out and forward, thumbs are up towards the ceiling, and start to give me a few little circles up and around. All right, team, let's get to work. Now, this workout I really love because I think it's a nice mix of some weights and then some conditioning. Switch to the other side with those shoulder rolls. So we are gonna be working some weighted movements, but we're gonna be working them in a conditioning set. So the goal is that we do get rest during our actual set. And ready, give me some knee pulls here. Knees are coming up. But the goal is that we're working so hard in those minutes that we get done with about 20 seconds of rest. And then we get to the top of that next minute, we should not want to go. We want it to be rather challenging. Knees come up, good. 2 more. And let's take these into some hamstring scoops. Stepping back with one foot, drawing a J, lifting up the toe on the other, getting the back sides of those legs ready. After this, we'll take this into some inchworms. Quick little warm up, then we're gonna jump into the sets. Again, all the EMOMs today are gonna be 5 minutes. That's 5 times through it. Ready? Last little J shape. And perfect. Standing at the back of your mat, we're gonna inchworm this out, reaching hands down to touch the toes. Again, the hamstrings are getting a little stretch, but hello, there's that upper body. Walking on back to touch the toes. Raise it up, hands can go high in between. Lock it out. Hold for a split second. Hips go back up and lift, roll through it. Hands go high. Now after this, we'll take it down into that high plank. Spider knees, world's greatest stretch. And then we will jump into our first set. So holding this high plank, ready? And now option, if you ever need to, you can flip over your mat. We're gonna get started in 2 spider knees. Knee comes to the outside of our elbow, like it's touching our tricep. Focusing on the core here. Woo, this is gonna be a burner today. So again, knee comes up into the outside, driving through those hands. 15 seconds. We're gonna take this into a world's greatest stretch. We're gonna go into a low lunge in just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it on down. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into our plank. Right foot's gonna step forward, but I want you to drop your back knee down. So left knee is down, you can untuck your toe. Let's go for it. Right elbow's gonna hit the floor, opening up through the inside of that hip. And then we're adding a slight rotation, driving through that left hand. Again, right elbow's gonna come down. Left hand's gonna push as we rotate, keeping that left hip forward. So we're opening up a bit through that right hamstring, getting ready for some of those squats we're gonna do, some of those lunges we're gonna do. We're opening up through the back side, the front side of our hip. Ready? Last one, and you can swing that leg back. If you wanna come into a plank, you can. If you're comfortable with stepping that foot forward, back knee is down, left elbow down, left elbow comes up nice and high. All right, we're gonna do a bit of a plyo primer after this, and then we're gonna jump, literally, into our first EMOM. First EMOM is gonna be body weight. We're gonna be focused on a cardio push, really bouncing around a little bit, getting our heart rate up nice and high. So that way when we get into our first weighted set, we're ready and we're already gonna be working. Ready? And come on up to a standing position. All right, hands in the air. All I want you to do is lift your heels, right? So you're doing a bit of a calf raise and then sink into your heels, booty goes back, lift up, heels, toes, try to balance on your toes for a second. Right? I always at first kind of like fall side to side. Just takes a second to find your rhythm. Give me another 20 seconds here. Again, we're just kind of getting the heart rate up a little bit more on those toes. We are gonna be bouncing in just a bit. Hands up, swing them back. Hands up, swing them back. 3, 2, and all right. Shall we get into this? Yes, we shall. First EMOM, here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna go for 16 hops. Now we're gonna do candlesticks, right? So, or pogo hops, so hands are gonna be up overhead, squeezing your biceps by your ears. We're gonna hop on those toes, but try to keep our legs and hands together. 16 times. From there, we're gonna hit a drop squat, in, out, up, and down. Again, booty's gonna go back. 8 times. From there, it's 6. Hands are gonna hit the floor, hop out into your sprawl. It's a burpee without the push-up. Standing it up in between, modification. You can either drop the numbers or move them a little bit slower. 5 minutes on the clock. So again, it's 16 pogo hops, 8 drop squats, 6 sprawls. Timer's getting started in 4, 3, 2, 1. Get to work. Hands are up. All right, 16 pogo hops. So your hands are overhead. You're squeezing your ankles together. You're pushing into your toes. Didn't think these were gonna be that hard, did you? Right away, you hop open with those legs into your drop squat, keeping your chest elevated but sinking your hips back in space. After those 8, you're gonna hit those 6 sprawls. So hands are gonna hit the floor. You're gonna hop out, stand in between. Modification. You can always walk these with a little bit more energy. You can throw the hands over the head. So our goal is that we're getting these done in 40 seconds. So if you're still working, totally fine. But you need to like check in with yourself because we're gonna go in another 12 seconds. We're gonna do that again. Remember, 5 times through. Whew! I'm already out of breath. All right, here we go. Hands overhead. Timer starts. Ready, set, and work. Whew. All right, bounce it out, bounce it out, bounce it out. Keep those hands up. 16 pogo hops. After you're done with the 16 pogo hops, hands are gonna touch the floor. Zip the zipper up in between. Chest stays forward. Heart rate's gonna start to spike. That's exactly what we want. Once you're done with those 8 drop squats, take it into your 5 sprawls. Woo! So again, HIIT style, high intensity intervals. When we're in these intervals, I want you giving everything you have. Catch your breath. So you should work for about 40 seconds. It's okay to move a little bit faster. It's also okay to move a little bit slower. We're going again in 8. Woo, 2 down. How many does that leave? I'm just kidding. Hands up, arms up. Ready, weights are after this, and go. Bounce it out, come on. It's hard not to dance. Keep those hands reaching up, palms are flat towards the ceiling. You're driving into those toes, ankles and legs stay together. Ready? When you get it, take it straight into those drop squats. Yes, we are working through those calves, working on the agility with those ankles and those feet. Woo! Now the nice thing about these sets is if you need to modify, if you need to drop down, but to lesser sprawls, you go maybe instead of doing 6, you do 5, instead of 5, you do 4, that's cool. We're going again in 10. Oh man, all right. Final bit, final stretch, final stretch. Here we go. Ready, set, and let's get to work. 2 more times. Squeeze through those legs. Zip up through those ankles. Push, push, push. Think about hopping on a pogo stick. Anybody did that when they were a kid? Yo, I actually Googled those. I think I'm gonna get one, right? And when you're done with the 16, you keep your chest lifted. Hit your drop squats. Come on, 8 drop squats. When you're done with it, crush it, let's do it. No push up. If you want it, you know you can always add it. 6 in total. When you're out of it, woo, you get to rest. What do you say we just crush this one more time together? What do you say? 5 minutes of work, I'm gonna give you 60 seconds of a rest in between. Next round, we're gonna add resistance, as in weights. Not easy work, let me tell you, next round. All right, hands up, set, go. Bounce around, Jump around. Come on, hands up, hands up, hands up. Flex through those palms. Push through the toes. Zip ankles. You got this. When you're done with those 16, woo, have a little fun. Hit those drop squats. We are moving today. 8 drop squats in total. When you finish them, knock it out your final time with those sprawls. So you get a little over a minute of rest, depending on how much time it takes you to finish. All right, and if you're done, you get to rest. Woo! All right, next round. Remember, I'm gonna give you a little over a minute of rest with that extra few seconds of that EMOM you catch. 1 minute on the clock. Before we start again, we are going 6 across the board, devil's playground, right? We're going for 6 reverse lunges, 6 front squats, 6 push press. So again, weights are gonna be low when we hit that reverse lunge, right? Holding onto those weights. We're gonna step back and drive through those legs. Again, we're going always for speed, but form over everything. We're gonna rack those weights on our shoulders, front squat. You do want the elbows to come right inside those knees to get those hips nice and low. The last move is gonna be that push press. So weights are gonna be on the shoulders, slight bend in the knees. You can start it with 1 arm. If you're feeling spicy, go with 2. If that 6 across the board is too much, you're gonna go 4, 5, 6. Got it? Good. We're working in 10. Grab your weights. Whew. Y'all, I'm already nervous. I'm already nervous for this one. All right, here we go. Roll those shoulders back. 5-second countdown. Everybody's got their weights. Reverse the lunge. Ready, set, and let's go for it. Now, we're gonna step back into a reverse lunge, targeting the back sides of those legs a little bit more. Drive through that front heel again. This is where you have that opportunity to go a little bit heavier. Weights are gonna come up onto the shoulders, nice and controlled. Heading those 5 squats. Sorry, 6 squats. Woo! And when you're out of it, give me that push press. So you should get about 20 seconds of rest, depending on how fast you're moving. So, weights are down, time check. 20 seconds on the clock to rest. So if you're staying with me in that tempo, you should get that 20-second rest. First 2 are not bad. Get to that 3rd one, really start to feel it. All right, grab those weights. We get moving, ready. 6 reverse lunges. On your mark, set, and top of the minute we go. Step it back, drive. Woo! 6 in total. Rack those weights up on the shoulders, hitting that front squat. Get those hips below those knees. Anybody else? Ooh, we should really start to feel this. 6 on the push press. Again, single arm works, double arm great. And rest. All right. Ooh, 2 down, 3 to go. You see that way, this is a little bit more of a hit rather than just weight, but at the same time, whew, we're going from body weight to weighted. It's a nice mix. Weights are up. Here we go. Ready. Shoulder blades back, set, conditioning. Let's work it. Here we go. Step it back, drive. Remember, you want to get to that second and that last set, and you don't want to be able to go. You want to be feeling it, and then you still want to challenge yourself. Even when you're not ready to get started, weights are up. That's the challenge. That's why I love doing timed workouts, because you don't have that extra time to kind of sit around and wait, especially if you're getting a 30-minute workout in. Every second counts. All right. Woo, 3 down, 2 to go. All right. Now you can always make these harder by going heavier. Hell, you can always make these harder by adding more. If you really want more, you can go more. Weights up, ready? 2 more, get set, and go to work. 6 on the reverse lunge. Trying to keep that beautiful posture, keeping those abs in. Once you're done with those 6 reverse lunges, rack them, drop them. Oh, whew. Y'all, this is it. Final 2 times. Use those legs if those weights start to get heavy on those arms. If I told you all that we had abs next round, would you be excited? All right, weight down. All right, one more time. So again, we did those hops, that pogo stuff. It was body weight. We're hitting these weights. All right, ready, get set. And last time, we're in the work period. Six reverse lunges, 6 on the front squats, 6 on the push press. Finish it out. Come on, you're done after this one. Well, done with the dumbbells for a set or 2. Nice thing is, right after this round, we're halfway through our EMOM sets. And when you're out, set your weights down. You get that recovery. Way to show up today, way to work today. I know this one's not easy, I'm with y'all. Grab some water. Cheers. 60 seconds on the clock. Ab round. All right, so again, I always have some options for you here. We're gonna go at 10 and 10. 10 bicycles. So opposite elbow to knee is gonna connect, we know that, right? Now, after those 10, you're gonna straighten through the legs and make it a cross connect 10 times. Now, after you're done with that, legs are gonna go straight. We're gonna go for a sprinter sit-up. So I always say whatever knee pulls in is the elbow that pulls back. I don't want you to twist. Don't twist like a bicycle. Keep your chest forward. When you're done, if you wanna take it into bridges, laying on your back, it's gonna help you open up your hips. Got it? Good. 20 seconds, we're gonna get moving. I like to mentally prepare myself before we throw down. It's like a mini meditation. All right, moment of silence for all the ash we're about to whoop. Yes, yes, let's do it. Here we go. Taking it into those bicycles 10 times. Ready, set, and go. So the first one is kind of like a play set. You don't want to go too fast. You want to see how long it takes you. Again, 10 bicycles, not rushing. 10 cross connects with straight legs, just like a bicycle, but with straight legs, straight arms. After you're done with those 10, you're gonna go legs straight down to the ground, right? Again, sit up. Whatever knee comes in, that elbow flies back in space. 6 times. And then you could take this into bridges. Now, I got done at a little over 30 seconds on that one. So you have a few options. One, you can take it up to more. You can make it 12 bicycles, 12 cross connects, and then those 6 sprinters. So you kind of have to play, right? You have to feel what works for you. I'm doing the bridges because I like to open up through the front side and hips. Also, legs are going to be involved. Ready? Bicycles, set, bicycles, and let's go. All right, I went 12 on that one. And then you can go for the 12 cross connects, up to you. And then you take it into the 6 sprinter sit-ups. Legs are straight. Whew. Reset it. Go. A lot of hip flexion happening in this round. That's why I say add the bridge when you're done. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Adding that extra 2 was exactly what it needed. So if you're moving really fast, I would say do 12, 12, and 6. Toes are lifted, heels drive. 2 down. Going into our 3rd set. I told y'all this one's gonna be a lot on those legs. Ready? Set, and we're in the work again. Try to keep your eyes up, right? Remember that opposite elbow is kind of like a kickstand, touching it to the ground, adding the twist, and then we head into those straight legs. I know the front sides of those legs are working. That's the challenge. Woo! Okay, legs are straight. Now you know why I did 10 initially. Because once you start getting to that third round, ooh man, you start to move a little bit slower. Oh. Again, you can sit, you can bridge, you can open up through your chest, you can windshield wiper the knees side to side. Your recovery is your recovery, whatever it looks like. All right. Oh man, let's go again. Breathe, ready, set, and let's go 2 more times. Try to keep those chin high, nose to toes. Straight legs. And then we take it for those sprinter sit-ups, pulling that knee into the chest, rolling it down in control. Oh, y'all. All right, one more time. And then guess what? We're back to weights. We're gonna finish, our last EMOM is gonna be on the weighted side. All right, final time. Whew. Oh man, badass abs. We feel them. Ooh, everybody's up, elbows, legs, go for it. Final time. When you're done with those 12 bicycles, 10 or 12, take it into those straight leg cross connects. Ooh, when you're done with those cross connects, legs are straight. We take it into our sprinter sit up. Final time. Now you got a little extra time, right? We don't have a set after this. So if I were you, finish it strong. Take it as slow as you need to. And then when you're done, you get to rest. All right. You ready for this last one? Grab some water, give yourself a little recovery. Final time through. All right. Weights are coming back into play. It's gonna be 10 renegade rows. So we are gonna hit a little bit of a plank work. Feet are gonna go hip width apart. Now let me tell you, you just did all that core work, so you are going to feel your abs when you go to do these renegade rows. Modification, you can do those standing. Yes, perfect. Second, we're gonna do a jack and a jump in, right? So you can keep your hands on your dumbbells. If you wanna put your hands on the floor, totally fine. From there, you're gonna jack your feet out, in, that's 1. Out, in, that's 2, 5 times. From there, you're gonna step up or walk your hands back. You have 5 big, massive, powerful jump squats. This is how we finish our round. 5 times through, and you're done. We get to recover. 10 seconds on the clock. We get to work in our final EMOM. 5 times through this circuit. Who's ready? Get set. 10 renegade rows. Control it. Pull that weight back. All right, once you're done with those 10, feet come together, you hop out and in, that's 1, hop out, hop in, that's 2, you do it 5 times. Again, you can keep your hands on your weights. You can walk it back, sit low so that way your weights are out of your way. 2, 3, 4, and 5 big jump squats. Rest for 20. Yo, this one's gonna be tough. 15 seconds to go. We go again. All right. Ready? Here we go. Second set, and go. Elbows are pulling back in space. Lifting up through those knees. Woo! 10 renegade rows. Hips stay steady. Keep those hip bones facing down towards the ground. And once you do, pull your feet in. One jack, one hop. Your hips can stay relatively low on the hop. They don't have to come super high. When you're done with that, walk back so you're away from your weights. And give me those 5 beautiful, challenging jump squats. And then catch your breath. Do you hear that? Do you feel that? That's called work. That's called life. Energy. 8 seconds. It's a privilege to be able to move this body. Let's acknowledge that, right? Here we go. 3rd set. Everyone's down and we're working. The little things we take advantage of. Something as easy as getting to do a 30-minute workout. Keep working that row. Keep those shoulders away from your ears, pulling the weight towards your hip almost, giving me a nice low row with that weight. 10 in total. Feet come together. Hop it out and in. Plank jack, plank hop. When you're out of it, walk your hands all the way back into your squat. It's odd. Every time I do this little EMOM and I do the 5 jump squats, I'm like, man, those shouldn't be that bad. It's only 5 of them. They get you. All right, 2 more times. My arms are toast. Here we go. Ready, set. 2 times. That's a little over a minute of work. Recoveries after this. Once you're done with those rows, bring your feet together, then you go out and in. 1. When you're done, taking us that jump squat. And, all right. Y'all, final time. Last time through. Make your way on down. Find that high plank. Strong base with the feet. Brace through the abs, use the breath, and you've got it. Come on, get this work done. Final minute. Remember, it's your last set, so you can take as long as you need to. You are done after this. Form over everything. Feet come together. You hit the 5 jacks. Feet go out. Walk it all the way back. Final time, crush your jump squats. When you're out of it, you are done. Put your hands over your head. Give yourself a chance to cool down. Move your weights out of your way. That's how we work, y'all. Quick 4 sets, under 30 minutes of work with a warm up and a cool down. All right, here we go. Feet are gonna come underneath your hips. All I want you to do is sit yourself nice and low into that squat. Try to push your elbows inside your knees. So I want you to go chest up nice and high. And then I just want you to wiggle side to side. Again, it's a privilege that we get to move these bodies. We have to be grateful, right? Sometimes we're really hard on ourselves, whether we missed a day, right? Maybe our workout didn't click, it didn't feel as good. Ready? Hands at the floor, lift your hips up. That's okay, right? Meet yourself where you are. So if you're tired, meet yourself there and give everything you have. Slight bend in the knees, roll it up. 3, if you only have 30 minutes, meet yourself there, give yourself those 30 minutes. Take one of your hands, take your right hand, take your head and just pull it to the side. A little stretch for that shoulder. We have to remember that. We have to meet ourselves where we are. And then switch to the other side. Draw through the shoulder. Go one big roll around with that head, one direction. Oh, that should feel real nice. Other direction. Good, few rolls with those shoulders. Nice. All right, here we go. Feet are hip width apart. All I want you to do is dive down, touch the toes one more time. Step it back into that deep runner's lunge. Drop your back knee down, right? And all I want you to do is lift up, reach behind you, and try to lift that back foot up and stretch through that quad. So instead of focusing on the bad, instead of focusing on the things that could be negative, why don't we shift our perspective and think about the things that happened, the things we made happen. Maybe we didn't feel great about ourselves, but we got work done. Maybe we didn't have that much time, but guess what? We put in time, didn't we? Nice, relax through that. Take your front foot, walk it forward a little, lift your toe and sit back in your hips. Feel that stretch behind the hamstring. I always like to come with y'all with the most real, in the sense that if I'm spewing and I'm motivating and talking to y'all about some real stuff, it's probably because I've gone through it and or going through it with you, right? Switch to the other side. Bring that left foot forward. Come up to a half kneel position. Take those hands back, lift that back toe up. Try to stretch through that quad. I mean, look how much we got done. Got a little mobility work done in the beginning. Got some cardio in, squats, lunges, presses, rows, all the things. Back foot goes down, front foot goes forward just a little. Lift the toe, get the chest up nice and high as you lean forward. And breathe, good. Swing that leg around. Meet yourself in that quadruped position. Give me a few cat-cows, always. Giving that spine a little bit of movement at the end, especially those extensions. Tuck the toes, lift up, you know it. Hit that down dog, walk the feet right, left if that feels nice. Hands come back to meet the toes, knees bend just slightly. We roll it up for 3, 2, 1. Let's create electricity, right? Let's hit a little lightning bolt. Hands come through the middle. Give me some energy. Give me the lightning bolt. Take the energy with you all. Way to show up. Remember, meet yourself where you are because you're crushing it. I'll catch you guys next time here in the Unstoppable Studio.